Okay, today in particular on AI automation and for the finance and operation, right? Okay, basically, right now, okay, give me a second. I think I use another one because just now I asked you to add a slide over here. So this one should be the latest. Okay, today we will touch on two things. When we talk about AI automation, for me, there are two ways, the easiest way. The first one is you work with the AI agent. Like right now, I want to craft out a presentation deck in HTML. I ask Claude to help me to do the work out the coding or the HTML script. So this is the deck that you are seeing right now. Another way is using workflow. Okay, workflow is the workflow that I always using is end-to-end. Workflow is something similar to Microsoft Power Automate, similar to Luck also has automation workflow. Zapier, Mac are some other cloud automation workflow. End-to-end is the one that I use the most, and we are conduct a lot of training on end-to-end session, mainly because end-to-end in terms of the flexibility, the choice to deploy in your own environment for the larger enterprise due to security concern, or subscribe and ready to use by SME, the price is very affordable. Okay, this is the pricing lah. So from the SME perspective, right, start from the $24 per month with unlimited user. You can start to try out a little bit on the automation workflow. By the way, NN is not owned by us. NN is a German product.
I was just going to say that, right? We are not resellers. We are not principals also. We don't have an agenda to push NN.
Always to talk about it. Yeah, but this one really useful. Okay, later we can share with you. We actually use it quite heavily. We have our own. This is our own self-hosted version, community version. Okay, so for here, you see all the public workflow is the workflow that we are using day to day. We've run a lot like staff clan, HRDC, because we run a lot of training. Many of the workflow that we are crafting it ourselves and run it ourselves. In fact, right now, my direction with Warren is that we try not to recruit a single admin staff in our organization. So another way, if I cannot automate on time, then I'm the admin lady lah. All right. Just aside, this is how do we prove that we are actually eating our own dog food to share that things are really workable. Okay, let's go back to the deck sharing over here. So workflow is good, but later I'll share on the pros and cons, because end of the day is the human adoption that matters. Today, I think it's no longer a solution issue whether Grok can help me do this, whether the end-to-end workflow can help me do this. The challenges is that when it comes to human adoption, because I myself run a few coaching programs, then from there, ultimately it will become a change management. It's a process change for the organization, how the organization want to roll out. And I think human adoption-wise, using agents is easier. Using workflow, there are some challenges. Later, I will go through with you on some of my latest experience in terms of after the business owner decided, okay, I want to go for AI adoption, and I roll out in my organization, and there are several challenges or obstacles they face. And hopefully by sharing it today, you have some idea that can serve as a reference point. So let us talk about all the tasks and matters handled by the finance and ops team on the routine basis. Basically, the first one is the data input. Data input meaning to say that your account executive key in all the things from the source data to the system. In accounting firm, basically when a smaller firm, your SME client every year end will bring a bag or a box of document come here. You do all the key in, all this kind of data input. Okay, this is very taxing on the labor hours. After you key in the data, right, you need to do a lot of validation. You need to do a lot of matching. For some corporate, you have your policy to do two-way match, three-way match. If you already have an ERP system in place to do all this, is good enough. But not every business can afford to have an ERP system dedicated to do all this validation. Mostly are still done by human. That's why back end, there are a lot of staff is spending time on eyeballing different set of data to make sure, okay, this one is matched, this one need to reconcile, and come out the reconciliation report then only spend our time to investigate on some of the variances. By now, the reconciliation preparation in terms of come out the reconciliation report, this one doesn't match, this one match, but there are some differences, already can be automated. So the time spent by the team member should focus on, once I got the report, I directly zoom in into all the variance and the reconciling item to speak to the various stakeholder. So basically, it cuts short the time for the front part. After data input, data validation and matching, the next part is on the data extraction and reporting. Especially this one applies to managers and above level. We are preparing different reports, okay, monthly, weekly, and some even daily reports for some more intensive industry. Basically, the challenges is that when your accounting software is not the single source of truth, you have all the data scattered around Salesforce, accounting software, different other system, whereby you need to pull it from the different platform and consolidate, become one report for the decision-making purpose. So from here, end-to-end agent right now, they actually can do all the compilation of data as long as you connected to the source system via API, or you manually download a set of CSV report from the system. Then you run some simple scripting and come out the reporting. This one later we will showcase to do reconciliations, to do some report in the dashboard. That's why this three part right now is the very labor intensive part that already can be automated. So when we come back, right, today I'm not going to go into very details in terms of the architecture background of AI agent, the architecture background of workflow, and in terms of IT, how does it work? Because I think that today audience is similar background like myself, is an accountant. Then I think I will use a more layman terms to describe how I feel about using AI agent to do something against using workflow to automate the workflow. For AI agent, usually for the change management and the change resistance is much more lower, because naturally, usually how I share with the people is you just treat that today you have a junior staff, you just recruited your PA or your EA, then you throw him or her a task to do. This one actually is it's a bomb behavior. It's a natural behavior when we go into the working space for 4 to 5 years, right? Once we have junior, inherently we have the skill set to enroll people to work for us. You need to enroll your staff, enroll your junior. Okay, help me do this. If let's say junior, you are enroll intern to do things for you. So this is no learning curve one. Ask people to do things to you. So from here, right, agent, the good thing is it can handle different type of instruction. It can handle all the unstructured tasks that you give. Unstructured means to say that today I ask the agent help me to extract something from the bank statement. I don't need to provide an Excel listing. I just give a PDF or the PDF report. Then it can handle it. An agent, because the power of it can do the reasoning, it can adapt a different scenario. And most importantly, when we instruct the agent, right, it's using the human language, like what I'm talking to you right now. It's not like you need to write some coding, then the agent will perform. So basically, using agent to do your task is very accessible, just as if you are enroll an intern, you are instruct an intern to do tasks for you. Then from there, right, you will start, there are cases whereby people will start thinking that, oh, actually I overlooked passing these details to the intern. That's why it didn't deliver me the desired output. Then from there, right, based on my experience for these few months, for myself and some of the mentee that I'm having coaching program, I find that the way they interact with the AI getting better in that they really can articulate what they want. So I think the very important skill set nowadays, right, when working with AI is whether or not you are able to articulate clearly on your needs and your wants. Some common situation that I encountered when I first introduced agent to people to use, right, is that I just said, okay, now you can start straight away ask Claude to do something for you. Then they will stuck there. They don't know what to do. But after they successfully roll out one simple example, two simple example, then they will get excited. They will start using it. Okay, so this is how easy to use an AI agent to work something with you. But the challenges is, if let's say nowadays you have already used Grok or other AI to help you to generate output on a daily basis, you know that the output is always very dynamic. Okay, it's not very defined, but you need to give more context, give more prompts so that the output will more align to your expectation. This is in contrast